I'm going to talk about the concept of what we call blue-green dream. Dream is something, usually you have a dream, you wake up and it's gone. This dream is designed to last for next 10, 100, 200 years or something like that. So blue-green dream is about the integrated modeling system in which we future development of our city. Each of these water, energy, greenery, space, and so on is quantified. And we look at interactions. We optimize these interactions in order that our future solutions have to be much cheaper to build. People living there have to pay much lower bills. And these properties have to have much higher values. And we are not talking that it is needed. We are doing it. We are presenting it. We are already bidding for projects to improve residential area. Every house, every street, every city, every country will, one way or another, have to deal with it. And we, Kirsty said, this session is about people setting up the frame. We are also making it happen, and I will give you some examples. So it's a methodology to meet the needs of the future innovative spaces, spatial planning design of the cities and retrofitting existing ones. It's not just about new cities, it's retrofitting existing ones, so that we have not only green infrastructure. I'm a bit controversial. Green infrastructure soon will become blue-green infrastructure. So we started by thinking of blue infrastructure, which is urban water, water supply, sanitation, drainage, flooding, all these things, and green spaces, and how they interact. In the past, they were dealt with separate people. So this is typical case. This is present-day technology everywhere in the world. This house is painted gray. It's nothing to deal with John Major. It misuses a lot of energy. We bring a lot of potable water and spend 40% of it for flushing toilet. We bring a lot of energy and waste it, food, heat, and so on. And we create exhaust heat. London will start buying air conditioners and pump this hot air in the street and creating much more waste. So this is horizontal transfer, horizontal migration of resources, which we are wasting a lot, and we produce a lot of waste and send it down our next door neighbors. Unfortunately, this philosophy does not work anymore, and this project is coming up with the solutions, including rainwater and wastewater are precious resources, and everything has to be recycled and brought back to this gray house before it becomes blue-green house, and we already have some examples. It also deals with the energy efficiency. Energy, we do not have to import a lot of energy from the grid. We can generate a lot in our household, and 30,000 houses in Holland are already not using any energy from grids. They are producing energy from the groundwater, from the soil, from waste recovery, from recycling, and they are even selling some energy to the end. We can recover energy from if you take a shower, heat from that hot water can be recycled and so on. So once we do it at the household level, then we go to the urban environment. And green infrastructure plays an important role because it's not just to be green and healthy, it has many other functions. For example, evaporative cooling. If you have enough water that the tree evaporates, hot air goes up, cold air. Cold air is a new resource. Managing cold air in urban design, we can significantly reduce energy for heating and cooling. We have some examples I will show you now. So our houses in the future will be more kind of circular economy houses. But we have to start it now. London is already missing out. Even the infrastructure plan, which is being discussed these days, is in the big need for upgrading, improving, because green and blue-green infrastructure elements are just vaguely mentioned partially. It's not integrated. It's not. And London is missing the chance to become in the driving seat. London could become a leader in this area. If it continues to be a little slow and so on, in 10 years it will start to buying this technology from China, from the Netherlands, from elsewhere, which are now learning from us.